What's up, everybody? Was trying to find some cool background music to play this too, but we'll just shoot straight from the hip. Welcome to Kevin's Corner. When you're done with them educated fools, come to the corner where it's cool. Shout out to my cornerstones. Hope everybody is doing all right tonight. Little background on Kev. I started this YouTube channel two reasons. I saw there was an opportunity to make some money on the side to help my mom with medical bills. So that's why I would love if you guys would want to donate to the Cash App. But the first reason that I wanted to make it was basically to have fun with sports and other topics. That's why I say when you're done with them educated fools, come to the corner where it's cool, because of the ESPNs, the Fox News, the Fox Sports, and all that. They get to have the final say, first, second, third, and final say, because they have a bigger platform, and they don't get called out when they're wrong on their predictions and stuff like that. So that's the main reason why I wanted to make this channel, and just to have fun with people around the world, around the country, around the world, to get their opinions on a lot of sports and current events. So, but unfortunately, it is October, and it is election season. So, a little background on Kevin politics. I am not a politician. I do not study politics. I could care less. That's why I wore this shirt. Breaking news. I don't care. The reason why I don't care is because when something gets revealed to me as being a corrupt system, I stop caring about it. Graduated high school in 1999, so right after that was my first opportunity to vote, and it was the Gore versus Bush Jr. elections. And I was fired up, you know what I'm saying, young, impressionable young man. And I was fired up, to go down there and vote for all Democrats, because, that's what my family raised me on and all that stuff. Wasn't studying to show myself approved. We'll get into that a little later. And sure enough, I went down there, voted, came back home and watched all, the CNNs and MSNBCs and NBCs and CBS and Fox and stuff to track and see how the votes were going. We were coming off of Clinton, and Gore was Clinton's running mate, was his vice president, as a matter of fact. So I was like, we got back-to-back years. We can have a 16-year run, a possibly 12 to 16-year run of a Democrat being a president. And so I sat there and I watched the results and how it was going, and right before I went to bed, all the results were looking like Bush was going to win. I said, I did my part. I voiced my choice with my vote, and looks like Bush is going to pull this out. Had no idea what was going on behind the scenes. I go to bed. I wake up the next morning, turn on the news, and the news says it's too close to call. The race is too close to call. We do not have an elected president of the United States. We got to run this back and recount all the votes. I said, what? History breaking news. I was like, well, cool. I get to be a part of history the first time I get to vote. And sure enough, they went back, recounted all the votes, and it came down to Florida. And Florida had these voting ballots where you could punch the hole or who you wanted. And I guess the holes weren't punched in right all the way, so it was a case of a hanging Chad, if you will. So hanging Chad controversy, and did we get all the senior citizens votes and all this stuff? Did we get all the military votes and all this stuff? And lo and behold, so we didn't have an elected president from November all the way to January. Now, January, they're supposed to be sworn in. And they fixed it to where Bush could win. And I was like, wow. I thought my vote counted. I really thought it counted. So I was like, that's strange. So years went by, and then a young man by the name of Barack Obama was coming up to be the president. And I was like, oh man, this is cool. Finally get to see a black person sit in the White House as the president. And he won by a landslide both times. And the first time I voted for him, and that was the last time I voted for the presidency. Two reasons. Unless they're lying about the population, the black vote has never really counted. If we only make up 13% of the population, that's men, women, and children. This just in, breaking news, children can't vote, so that knocks the percentage down a little bit. You got a felony or you're in jail, you can't vote, that knocks the percentage down even more. So the black vote that they pretend that they go for, that they go after so hard every year, every 4 years, probably really doesn't count. I mean, I'm not a math whiz, but like I said, I can count basic math. So you get a 2-liter soda, you drink all of it except 9 or 10%. Pretty sure you're gonna be full off the calories and the sugar and all that. Get a large pizza, eat all of it except 9 to 13%. Pretty sure you're gonna be full unless you're really, really greedy and really, really hungry. So I believe the black people of America have more power in economics. Get our monies together, spend it on black business, all that good stuff, and show the people that they need to treat us better by taking our black dollars out of certain organizations. So, and then, we had Obama for 8 years, and many feel that he didn't really do anything for the black community, that he could have done more. And the cop-out that most of us give him is, well, black people didn't support him with their money, and the black people didn't demand more of him. So let me get this right. You know that your people, first of all, he ain't black, he's mixed. First of all, your people have been hurting in this country for 200, 300, 400 years. You finally get into a position of power to help them, but you have to wait for them to ask for help. Sounds like a cop-out to me. So, that is why I don't care for voting in this presidential election. Now, locally, around your community, definitely that. I believe more in that system than what they got going on in the presidency. Plus, I watched a few videos in our church group a few years ago, Truth Behind Hip Hop, with G. Craig Lewis, and he revealed a lot of stuff. Things you got to go through, things you got to be chosen from just to even get a shot at getting in the White House. Pretty dark, pretty creepy stuff. You got to be of a royal blue blood line. Everybody walking the planet's blood is blue before oxygen hits it. So, there's just so many things going on. So here's my thing on politics. I don't want to be here all night talking about politics because I hate them. They divide us. They got people acting stupid in the streets due to fake news and fake media trying to program you on how to think. If you want to vote, vote. If you don't want to vote, don't vote, and you shouldn't be attacked for it. And miss me with the whole, if you can't vote, if you don't vote, you don't get a right to complain. A lot of people have been voting and complaining for years and still haven't been hurt. locally and in the presidency. So, people forget about that third option in this great country of ours. It's the greatest country in the world, but we do have a long way to go with social injustices and racial injustice and criminal reform and police reform and all that good stuff. But they forgot about the three options. One, you can vote, Republican or Democrat. I'm neither. I'm an independent man of faith. You can vote Democrat or Republican. You could write in somebody else's name. Or number three, if the options are too crappy, you could take your vote and go home. They forget about that right here in America. I don't have to vote if I don't like the options. That happened when Trump was running against Hillary. It's like, well, Hillary called me and my black brothers super predators. Couldn't be a regular predator. I guess we got bit by radioactive predators and turned into super predators overnight. So I was like, well, she ain't getting my vote. Who's she running against? Donald Trump. Donald Trump, the reality show superstar? No political experience before? Yeah, so I was like, yeah, okay, I'll take my vote home. And if people decide not to vote, they should not be attacked for it. If people decide to vote Republican, shouldn't be attacked for it. If people decide to vote Democrat, shouldn't be attacked for it, verbally or physically. But that's the world we're living in right now. Basically, a bunch of grown people running around acting like teenagers in high school. I was scrolling through my timeline, found out the biggest story of the night during these vice president debates. Biggest story of the night was the dang fly sitting on Pence's head. I'm like, really? Bunch of high schools. Oh, thank you, Fly. Thank you, Fly, for landing on his head. Really? Is the fly going to vote on November 3rd? Oh, no. He's not. He or she is not. I don't know if there's a female fly or a male fly. But, that'll lead me into the next topic. So that's my stance on voting. Do what you want. Study the propositions locally in your local town. Study your candidates off of TV, because TV is going to tell you lies all the way up to the election. Study to show yourself approved. That is a Bible verse, and I thought that just meant just study your Bible. That meant study life. Study anything that people put in front of you and try to make you make a decision. Study it first before you run into a decision. So that comes to my second topic. God bless America. Let me get this right. God bless America. Once again, love the country, but we've gotten a little cocky over these last couple 100 years talking about some God bless America. Inside the church and outside the church. So let me get this right. I broke it down at church one day. And I said, it's just like if any of you who are parents out there, or any of you who used to be kids and had parents in the household, you weren't able to act just any old kind of way and get rewarded for it. Like a report card. You bring home a bad report card, your parents didn't get happy-go-lucky and jump up and run to Toys R Us or Best Buy or whatever and get you the brand new video game, the brand new toy, the brand new whatever that you put on your Christmas list. So I could just picture God sitting up on his throne, hearing all these requests, talking about some God bless America, God bless America, God bless America. He was like, well, bring me America's report card. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Oh, you darn near go against everything that is written in my word, and you want me to reward you for it. Legalize abortion, so it's okay to just kill babies all willy-nilly. Well, what if she got raped? That is 1 to 3%. Cross that bridge when you get to it. when majority rules. We're talking about the selfish ones out there, mad at the baby daddy, don't want stretch marks because swimsuit season is coming, don't want a C-section scar because swimsuit season is coming. You should have thought about that before you got pregnant. 34 forms of birth control out there. 34 for women. 2 for men. You know, condoms or just don't do it. But, or pull out if your timing's right. We gonna talk about it tonight. So you legalize abortion. You legalize same-sex marriage. Oh, he's a phobe. He's a whatever phobic. Phobic means I'm scared of, you're scared of the person. I ain't scared of y'all. You want to be gay, you want to be lesbian, that's on you. Just don't force it on us. The people trying to follow God and trying to follow his statutes and try to make us think that it's normal when you know it's not normal. Love you. Not saying stone them or kill them or get them off the face of the planet. But you're not going to sit up here and try to force it down our throats and tell us that an abnormal way of life is normal. And part of that is the church's fault. I put a post up a few months ago. I said, when's the last time you walked into a church and heard a sermon on Sodom and Gomorrah? Crickets. Like nobody wanted to answer. Crickets. But we'll run David's story into the ground. We'll run Job's story into the ground, bring it back, remix it. What are we about to do? We about to tell the same old stories over and over again. Sodom and Gomorrah? That might offend too many people in the sanctuary, and that'll affect the collection plate at the end of the service. Just shooting from my hip. So, you take prayer out of schools. You take the 10 Commandments out of the courtroom. The 10 Commandments used to hang in every courtroom, right behind the judge's head, up on the wall. But you still have people swear on the Bible with their right hand. I don't get it. So you shake your fist at God with one hand, and then open your hand up for a blessing with the other one. I said it on my post, and I'm going to say it again right here. God will bless America when America starts getting some act right. God ain't about to bless America. God is the daddy coming down the hallway with his belt to the noisy living room where he warned his children to shut up and fly right, but they just wouldn't listen. He's coming down the hallway with his belt. Okay, I'm about to see. I'm about to see who's really down for me. Go ahead and release the coronavirus. Not just on America, on the world. God either created it or he allowed it to happen. Oh, y'all don't want to act right? Okay, no, it's time to figure out who's really on my side. I believe the Bible calls it a strong delusion. You gonna follow me, or you gonna follow these politicians? You gonna follow me, or you gonna follow your favorite recording artist, your favorite movie star, your favorite sports star? If you're waiting on them to tell you, if you're waiting on Hollywood to tell you who to vote for, you already done messed up. Oh, my favorite movie star said to vote for this person, so I'm gonna go vote for him. Oh, my favorite recording artist, I love their songs. Who are they voting for? Okay. Oh, she has the same genitalia as me. Okay. Ain't studied nothing that they talking about. Men do it too. Too much hero worship. Oh, who LeBron gonna vote for? What did LeBron say? I'm gonna go over there because LeBron said it. So yeah. And here is the formula of why America is a hot mess right now. Y'all ready? Men want to be women. Women want to be men. Children want to be adults. Put those three things together, you get chaos in America and chaos in the world. Wish I had some help up in here. So there it is in a nutshell. That's why I don't like politics. I hate politics. It divides us up. They start programming you at a very small age in elementary school with that dang Pledge of Allegiance to a flag. Pledge allegiance to a cloth. Not to a person, not to a god. I pledge allegiance to a flag of the United States of America, my state number one. I've asked forgiveness for that plenty of times. Lord, I was a little kid. I didn't know what these evil folk was having us do. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic. This is a democracy. This is a democracy. And to the republic. So that means they're all Republicans. They just dress up as Democrats from once in a while. When they're done debating, they go behind the curtain and slap each other high fives while we're arguing and killing and beating each other up in the streets. Pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God. Like I said, I don't know what God you're talking about. Because every day you wake up and you try to write new laws to go against God's statutes of normal living. One nation under God, indivisible. We're more divided more than ever before. With liberty and justice for all. Everybody ain't getting liberty, everybody ain't getting justice. So just be careful out there. It's called television programming for a reason. They tell you a vision and then they program you on how to think about it. You don't gotta believe me. Look it up for yourself. So, love y'all. That was my Kevin's Corner. Now I'm gonna try to jump into sports and have a little more fun. But yeah, if y'all see me in person and y'all ask me about politics, my answer is gonna be simple. I don't. What do you think about so-and-so? I don't think about it. I don't. I'm tired of getting into arguments and being screamed down. This is how we argue now in America. Is if I speak louder than you and I interrupt you more than you interrupt me, and take up your time more, then I win the debate. Confusion wins out, and we all know who the author of confusion is. It's not God. It's the adversary, your enemy. So, like, share, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the drill. Cornerstones know the deal. Know the drill because I love y'all, man. So I love you either way. Democrat, Republican, Independent, gay, straight, bi. Love you, but you're not going to tell me what's right and what's wrong when you know good and dang well what's right and what's wrong. So that's it from Kevin's Corner. One of my longer videos here. We're at almost 24 minutes. Didn't really want to go this long, but there it is. And another thing. Another trick of the enemy. When he presents you with an agenda or an idea, he disguises it in power and tries to give it to you. Oh, we're going to legalize abortion? Women start throwing parties. Oh, it's my body, my choice. I got the power. I got the power. You got the power to kill innocent babies. Interesting. My body, my choice. Okay, your body, your choice. Did you climb on top of yourself and get yourself pregnant? Drive yourself down to the emergency room and give birth to yourself? No. Your body's a gift from God. You should treat it as such. And stop being a coward and not putting yourselves in the, men and women, not putting yourselves in the baby position. Children are the most unprotected group of people in society today. Sorry to burst your bubble, women. Babies inside the womb and outside the womb are unprotected more than ever. More than ever. So just be careful when somebody tries to push an agenda and say, "Oh yeah, you got the power. You'll have the power if you just do this, this, and this." That's exactly what the enemy did for the Bible believers in the building. That's exactly what the enemy did in the garden. Went to the woman and told her, "Oh no, you eat the fruit." And the fool didn't even know which tree to eat from to start raising chaos. Oh, it's that tree. Oh, okay, no, you won't surely die. Which I mean, you won't die right away, but ended up dying. Been dying ever since. And wrapped his agenda in power. Oh no, God just don't want you to know as much as he knows. The knowledge of good and evil. He don't want you to become all knowing and all smart like him. And right on cue, the woman took that fruit, ate it, and then turned around, sharing is caring, and gave it to the husband. Gave it to the man. And here we are. Started in the garden, now we're here. Started in the garden, now the whole world's sitting here. Been dying ever since. Could be immortal, butt naked in the garden, playing tag with the lions. But no, a couple of people wanted to eat some forbidden fruit and mess it up for everybody. So there you go. Kevin's Corner, man. Wonder why I don't talk politics on this channel? That is why. So, love y'all. Sorry it wasn't, high energy and music and all that. I just had to get that off my chest. So, love y'all either way. And we'll see you on the next video. And as always, hit the like button on the way in. Hit the subscribe button on the way out. Tell at least 3 friends about me. And yeah, love you. Kevin's Corner. When you're done with them educated fools, come to the corner where it's cool. Study to show yourself approved. Then maybe God will bless America as a whole. Till then, he'll be blessing pockets of America who are following his statutes. Amens. Amens. Love you. Bye.